Maybe. Here we go. First things first is, if you are watching on the YouTubes, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are watching somewhere else, you're going to go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. Here's why. Aside from the fact that if you've watched one, maybe two of my videos ever before, you understand I know my stuff. And you understand that I might be as authentic as it gets. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm not going to hold anything back from you. I say what I say. I said what I said, right? That's how it goes with me. So I'm not going to be giving you garbage. I'm not going to be serving up cold slop to you. It's all just going to be gold. Okay. It's all going to be gold, and it's all going to move your life in some capacity. All right. Now also, if you're subscribed on YouTube and you comment on videos on YouTube, one person every single week is going to win something. And that's just us going through YouTube, looking at the comments and seeing if they're subscribed. One person every week. So what do? Subscribe to YouTube, comment on the videos on YouTube. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. Today we're going to do a little bit different. Typically on Thursdays we do Q&As. What we're going to do today is a little bit different. I'm going to update an announcement that I made yesterday. Okay, this is going to be good. A lot of you are going to be like, yes! But what happened to Q&A? What happened to Q&A? So what you're going to do is go over to my TikTok, if you're on TikTok. If not, whatever. Go over to my TikTok and ask a question. I'll be answering those questions from TikTok. So go ahead and ask your question. I'll be answering them on video. My answer can only be a minute long, so don't ask me about the story of my life. Ask me something that I can answer in a minute, but that's over on TikTok. I'll have the graphic on social media here today. Okay, you guys? All right. Let me see what you guys are doing. Good evening, Natasha. Megan, good morning. Jenna, good morning. Kayla, hey, hey. Carrie, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Bless you wings, yes. Good morning from the West Coast. Britt, good morning. Nancy, good morning. Megan, good morning. Nicole, morning from snowy Canada. Woo! Woo-wee. Amanda, good morning. Carrie, you live what you teach and speak. Since following you for the last 6 months, my life has changed and my businesses are moving faster than I ever thought they would. This is what we do, guys. This is what we do. We don't play around. We don't teach you stuff that doesn't matter. We don't give you grandiose visions of things and then not tell you how to implement them. This is real talk. If you want to move your business, you gotta hang out with me. Gotta hang out with me. Join programs, join smaller programs before you join HBR if you want to do that. Whatever you want to do, if you just want to message me to talk about what programs are available, you're welcome to do that too, you guys. This is the place to grow. This is where we grow, all right? Brandy, good morning. Beth, crazy hands. LaShonda, love the nugget this morning, about 30 extra minutes per day. Great to shine light on that. Yeah. I just dropped a gold nugget in HBR this morning. I was just thinking as I was doing it, so I do morning cardio for 30 minutes and then I'll have my weightlifting workout and then I'll do another cardio tonight. Anyway, that's just my schedule these days. But when I was doing my cardio in the morning, I always get ideas when I do cardio. And that was something that came into my head and I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put that in HBR. And so I just dropped it like that. May, great day, Martha, and HBR peeps. Yes. First of all, I'm going to say this. If you are not in HBR, you guys, you need to be. I'm so sorry. I have you know how you use brushes, makeup brushes to blend in your everything? I have one of the brush hairs that's somewhere around, it's around here somewhere. It keeps migrating and tickling my nose. All right, so what was I going to say? Here it is. If you are not yet in HBR, you 100% need to be, okay? I talked to somebody last night who's a new person that I'm working with, and man, am I thrilled to be working with them. But I talked to them last night and they were like, you're the real deal. And they deal with coaches that, charge 100 grand a year, if not more, for their services and stuff like that. And they still don't really push the needle on people's businesses in a very concrete way, the way that I do. And he was just like, you're the real deal. Let's go. Let's do this thing, because he's behind us 100%, because he's like, you're about to crush. This whole thing is about to crush. What you've got going on is perfect. You guys want to get in on HBR right now. When I say all of this stuff that's coming up, you want to be not only in HBR when the stuff comes up, you want to be in it and ready to go. You're not going to join and have something going in a week, okay? It takes a little bit of time to get your stuff going. So if you're sitting there and you're like, maybe I'll put it off until later, guys, you're only putting off your success. It's not like HBR is a 6-month program that, okay, well, I have to wait until the right 6 months to do this. You have it for life. Let your life start now. Let today be the first day that you take a step into your new life. There's no pressure on how fast you have to work. It makes no difference. Start now, though, or else you're deferring your success. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to message my Facebook page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me the words case study, hey girl, whatever you want to message me. It makes no difference. We'll talk about HBR. I'll give you the details of the program, and the rest is history. Let me go ahead and get this off of here. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about what we're talking about today. Camilla, real quick, how do I apply to become a business strategist with you? That is down the line, and that's only going to be for HBR people. And for the HBR people, you will see it in the student group. That's only available for HBR people. You cannot be a business strategist under me if you are not an HBR. That just simply doesn't even make sense. All right. Jenny, I needed to hear that this morning. You're only delaying your success. Start now. It's seriously what it is. It's serious that it doesn't make sense, because what I always do is I try to think back to when I first started my business. And I remember like, okay, well, I don't know if I want to join this thing. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that. That's fine and good for people that you don't know and you don't trust. But you know me and you trust me because I show up the same every day. I'm as authentic as it gets. I'm as real as it gets. I'm as transparent as it gets. You know me. You should be able to trust me. I'm not going to just come out of nowhere with something crazy. I show you exactly what to do. That's who I am. Like I said to you guys before, my North Star is your success. My sole focus is not my bank account, but your success. We could have quit a long time ago. Bank account's fine. We could have quit a long time ago. We work for you and your success. But if you can't even take the first step on yourself, I got nothing for you. That's the truth. I can't help you take the first step. I can let you know it's safe, but I can't help you take the first step. Does that make sense? Claudette, Martha, you're an amazing mentor, and the best thing about you is that the Lord is leading you and leading us. Amen to that. Amen to that. 6 months into HBR, I now have written and published a book that's just become a #1 bestseller in 2 categories so far on Amazon. What an awesome ride. Boom. This is real talk, you guys. Real talk. I'm not telling these people to say this. Christiana, I followed a coach for a while and checked her out, and she's fluffy. Oh, I can't stand fluffy. She's fluffy and aesthetic, which is great, but her coaching program was $10K for 3 months. And I was like, well, guess this isn't for me. Her style wasn't anywhere near as transparent as you. I can't handle fluffy. Here's why I can't handle fluffy. Fluffy to me equates wasted time. I'm not here to waste anybody's time. I'm here to show you exactly what you need to do and then give you the time to do it. I'm not going to make something take longer than it needs to take just to fill up time. Fluff fills up time. I'm direct. I say, okay, here's what you need to do. Here's why you need to do it. Now go do it. And it's as easy as that. That's just how I operate. I'm very matter of fact, dry, let's go. Not dry. I'm funny. But I am matter of fact. All right, you guys, here we go. So the announcement that I made yesterday is going to be edited just a bit because I talked to my event person last night and we went through some details, and I think we've actually worked out something that's even better for everybody, okay? So let me first start by saying the first live event, so the live Miami event, will now be in August instead of May, okay? So all of you that were like, I can't get out of my country, right? Like I can't do that in such short notice or whatever. You know, there's a lot of people saying different things. Don't worry about it. Now it's in August, okay? And it will be every 3 months after that. The very first one, though, is still May. It's still May. It might just be May 29th, might be May 28th and 29th. We're going to see. It's going to be virtual for the first one. And here's why. There's many things that are going to be different about the first one that are going to be about every mastermind moving forward. You guys, that if you didn't watch yesterday, this is a mastermind that I'm going to start doing quarterly. And these masterminds are where we go over our grand strategy. We bring them down into how to implement it and create action steps for the next 90 days. So we're always working on 90-day runs, okay? We're always, and then you can come back and then refocus another 90 days, come back, refocus another 90 days. So it doesn't feel so lonely in business. And so you've got more excitement, anticipation, and then also accountability. All of these things create businesses that are successful, okay? So if it feels like we're raising you up a level, we are. If it feels like, oh, this is big, it is. If it feels like, man, she feels like she's actually helping me build my business like in a way that wasn't able to be helped before, I am, okay? Now, with the very first virtual one, we're going to go over goals, implementation. All of that is going to be the same. Okay, so the only thing that's different is there's one thing that's different about that. And the only thing that's different about that is that I'm not going to be able to one-on-one talk to you about your business. So this is going to be one-to-many, all right? Whereas in the future, we will have events that cap out at 40 people where I will be able to look at your business and say, okay, what's your goal? All right, here's how we implement it. Okay, here are your action steps for the next 90 days. That's moving forward. Okay, you guys? This very first one can't be that because there's going to be a lot of people on there. Okay? Next, there's going to be speakers. Big name speakers. There's going to be very influential people on the very first mastermind. And moving forward, there are going to be, you know, celebrities, entertainment, all of that. We're going to have that billionaire lifestyle. We're going to have that immersive billionaire muscle memory built in. So every 90 days, you remember what it feels like to be a billionaire because that's what you are. Okay. That's moving forward at the live events. This very first one, we're going to have the speakers. So we're going to kind of like, we're going to get you in the feeling of the being in the room with these folks. It's going to be virtual though. Okay. For the very first one. Here's a thing that I love, love, love about this very first one. It's not going to be so expensive. Okay. Obviously, it's virtual. But all profits, okay, so after expenses, profit, all profit from the virtual event will go to Thorn. Do you guys know what Thorn is? It's Ashton Kutcher's, or he's involved in it anyway. It's Ashton Kutcher's charity or not-for-profit that uses technology to be able to help save kids from sexual abuse and trafficking. Every last penny of profit goes to that. So as you're paying for this very first mastermind, and you get to get your goals together, and you get to get excited about what we're doing here, right? You get to get excited about what you're doing in your business, and you get to be surrounded by these speakers and all of this amazing stuff. Understand that the money that you spent now is going to go help save some kids. Because that's what we're doing here. Because those are the types of businesses that we're creating. We create businesses that support the world, that support the good in this world. And that's why it's okay to make money, because then you turn around and you support the good things of this world with it. Does that make sense? In case you're wondering what it's going to cost, I'm thinking around $350, $375 probably. So there's that. It's not going to be recorded, okay? You're going to need to be there and have access and do it like it's a live event. Just like the mastermind in the future isn't going to be recorded. You have to be there and do it. All right? I may change my mind on that. Not on the future ones, but maybe on this first one. As I'm saying it, I'm like, but I could. I might. Okay. All right. I'll record it. I'll record it for this first virtual one. Moving forward, the mastermind ones are not recorded. They are in person. It is a whole experience. Okay. Now, the last thing that's going to happen, and there's going to be a lot of question marks. There's going to be surprises in it. In this virtual event, there's going to be surprises. You're not going to know some things until they actually happen. Okay. But the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that the tickets for the Miami Mastermind will be sold during the virtual event. So you need to be there. Okay? We will pre-sell Miami live in the virtual event. Okay? So at the end of May is when you'll be ready to get your stuff for Miami. Right? Now, what questions do you guys have? Angela, goosebumps. That's so amazing. And yes to supporting this great cause that's unfortunately needed. Yes. Nicole, I'm in. Devery, good morning. Came in late. We'll watch the replay. Of course. May, yes. Now I know what Thorn is. Yep. Amanda, so are you saying Ashton is a possible speaker? I tried. I doubt it. I'm not going to say he is. I tried. Claudette, oh, Martha, oh, my heart. Oh, this is, it's real, right? Beth Rose, this is the most amazing thing ever, was praying for an answer, and this is it. Bless you. Wow, sounds amazing and so needed. You guys, this is what we're doing. Christiana, I'm in. I remember you talking about Thorn before, I think. Yep. I do talk about it every once in a while. I don't talk about it often, but every once in a while I do bring it up. And it's just, we need to understand, and we don't understand until we're immersed. And We need to understand the reason why we do what we do. And it's not just so we can pump up our bank accounts. I mean, is it great to make money and then turn around and invest it? Yes, 100% it is. Is it also great to donate to charity? Yes, it is. Is it great to take care of these people who are boots on the ground doing God's work? Yes, 100% it is. You can't do it if you don't have money, though. And that's where the narrative has gone sideways, guys. That's where, you shouldn't be making money. It's not good to make money. That narrative never came from a good place. That narrative came from people that didn't want us to be able to do this. And I have kicked back so hard against that narrative that now I don't even live in that place. I just move forward with, okay, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? How are we going to help here? That's the life I live, and that's the life for you. And that's what we're doing in HBR. We're creating those lives for ourselves and for the people around us. And that is how we change the world. Sometimes I feel like I say that we're changing the world so much that you guys are just like, yeah, change the world, change the world. No, it's not just me. It's you. It's you too. I'm not doing it by myself. I'm showing you how to do it because it's time. You don't have to live the life that you're living. If you choose to keep living the life that you're living that doesn't feel good to you, understand so clearly that's your choice. You can't not see me. You can't not see me sitting here right in front of you saying, I can show you how to do this. But then you choose to sit where you're sitting and not budge. That's on you. I love you so much. That's on you. Okay, I'm out of here. I love you guys so much. See you later.